works thing. What's that? Um, hmm. Hey, sorry, this is figuring out. Oh, I'm live. Okay. Hey Cornelius. I am doing a lot better, thank you. I've been feeling a bit sick for the past few days, but today I'm actually feeling amazing, which is great. How are you doing? Hey, I love you too, bitch, but you're being a tad annoying. How are you? Also, I'm kind of curious. Does the bot work now? I'm just testing this to see, like, okay, that worked. Color me surprised, but also happy. Glad to see you on YouTube now. Yeah, I kind of decided to switch up because certain things that Twitch is doing are exactly me happy. Yeah, I'm here now. I've also started classes, which makes it a bit harder for me to have like a regular schedule going, but I'm doing my best to transition in a good way. But yeah, so far so good. What have you been up to? Also, a question. Did you subscribe? And I'm mainly asking, like, I know it sounds super like, oh, but I am asking because I want to know notification. Like, Dream Elements has been not treating me the best. Lately, a little bit. Like, Elements all the way. I'm gonna continue using supporting them, but I wish they would. Excuse the rant. At least the bot seems to be working now, more or less. Oh, wait, let me check another. Just 2 minutes. Let's do hug everyone. Okay, so it seems to be working like periodically. Do your best and don't worry about the rest. I just subscribe. Your audio is cutting out a little when you're talking away from the microphone. I am sorry. That is probably because I'm all over the place right now. I've been feeling pretty shitty for the last 3 days. Hey baby, you're being needy, madam. I'm gonna try to do my makeup with her here, but this is not going that great. I had a class earlier, which was luckily online, so I didn't have to go in, because my throat is still not okay and I can still feel my thing being tense, you know, here in the neck. So I wouldn't want to go to class and get anyone else sick too. Baby, I love you a lot, but you are being a tad annoying, my girl. Ay, prosta. There we go. Let's see if we can make this look like something. I'm probably not gonna do any intense makeup look, so this is just me getting into the groove of things. But yeah, I've been like only sleeping for like past 2 days almost. Just resting all the time because I felt like a overcooked noodle, honestly. But now I actually feel good. I have some coffee. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling really good today, if you can tell. But yeah, what have you been up to? Anything new? Anything interesting? What's up? How do you like the thumbnail? I've never made thumbnails before. I feel like an absolute potato. But yeah. Rest is good. It's important to take care of yourself. I mean, honestly, I don't like sleeping too much. I like my 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and after that I am full of energy everywhere all the time kind of person. So it was kind of I wasn't too happy about the fact that I had to be in bed and just chill and not do anything. So I'm very, very glad that's over and I get to be my chaotic self again. But yeah, it is nice to feel better though. I've just been working, met someone new recently and it's going very well. Ooh, I'm happy for you. Fingers crossed that it goes on well. You want to tell me about them? I'm just doing some little simple makeup. Just a little shadow. Making me look like I crawled out of a grave, because that's the look we're going for. None of that fresh corpse vibes for me. You know, we already have some sunken eyes. You know, it's kind of ironic that I'm making those jokes the one time when I don't have bags under my eyes that are further down than my knees. But it's fine. I am definitely feeling so good. Like, I was feeling fine, but now that I'm live, I'm actually feeling like good. And it's real cool. Some sparkle. If I turn around the mirror, I might actually see what I'm doing. We're not gonna be cutting the crease or doing anything fancy. We're just going for blurs of sparkles on my lids. And then we're doing eyeliner, because we know that I love eyeliner. I'm addicted to eyeliner, let's be honest. Oh, that's a big wing. That's fine, we're just going with it. He's super sweet and accepting of all my flaws, ADHD, bit of autism, anxiety, etc. It's great to talk to him. We seem to be very alike. with similar life experiences. Sorry, I talk slow. No, it's no problem. I am a little bit moving on a different speed than the world right now, as in I'm moving in hyper speed. So I'm not expecting you to be up to my hyped up energy levels right now. Actually, remind me, how long has it been since we talked? I swear time has been moving so weird for me lately. I am having a hard time like remembering when was what, because I feel like I've been going to classes for like months, but it's only been a week, and on the other hand I feel like my partner was here like last week, but it's been months. You know, so time is a very much weird concept for my brain right now. So remind me, how long has it been? Because it feels like ages for me, but I don't know if it's actually ages or if it's just my head registering it as ages. Actually, do you even know about my partner? Wait, what's your Twitch name? Am I confusing you for someone? Probably. Fixing the flaws with white, 'cause I'm a reckless bitch. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I think you're confusing me with someone. My Twitch name is... Oh, Nexus! You're Nexus! Okay. Yeah, I was confusing you with someone. Sorry. Okay, but I know who you are now. Okay, awesome. I was confusing you with someone. Wait, I had a question. I forgot the question. It's fine. Anyway, I am really happy for you. Definitely bring him around so I can suss him out too, because you know I gotta. Baby, I love you, but I'm trying to do my eyeliner. And you already have flawless eyeliner. You do not know what it's like when you struggle with eyeliner. Yours is inbuilt and perfect. Okay, let me give her some food real quick. So maybe, hopefully, she's gonna give me a hot minute to finish my makeup. Okay. How do you like me seeing me on YouTube, by the way? It does mean that, you know, all the donations are gonna have to go through Coffee. And all the subscriptions are gonna have to go through Coffee as well. But honestly, I prefer Coffee over Twitch anyways. They don't take any commissions from my pocket. No stress, and I sure will. He's a little busy today though. That's fine, no pressure, no stress. You can always bring him around. Are you in Discord actually? Are you in Discord? I'm sorry, I know I need to slow down. Am I talking too fast? Please tell me if I'm talking too fast, because people sometimes don't tell me that I'm talking too fast when I'm talking too fast. How'd you meet? Tell me everything. Okay, so one looks like an absolute fabulous line that could cut through steel, and the other one looks like I can't even pretend that these are sisters. Not even cousins. I can handle the fast talking. It'll just take me a moment to respond. Yeah, on Discord I'm not online often, although life sucks. I feel you. I do not identify as an adult. Government doesn't agree, but I don't identify as adult. Sorry, bad jokes aside. Yeah, I feel you. Ever since I started classes, it's been a bit of a nightmare to figure out my streaming schedule. It's annoying. But it's fine. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Hopefully I'm gonna start uploading more videos with help of my lovely partner. Business partner, not my romantic partner, who is gonna be helping me run Gib, probably. I hate what I just did. Okay, let's try to get that covered up. There we go. He's gonna be doing editing of my content and turning it into proper YouTube videos and shorts and stuff, so we can get this channel going properly and it's not just me talking everyone's ear off when I'm having my zoomy moments. Because let's be honest, I have a lot of zoomy moments and everyone is probably gonna lose their mind trying to listen and follow my zoomy moments. So we need some content that is actually appealing to people who don't have a hamster, a distractible hamster running their brain train. We met on Whisper. I saw a couple of his posts on there and messaged them. It took some time to get him to trust me and warm up to me, but I'm very glad I did. I'm glad. Not gonna lie, I kind of stopped using Whisper altogether because all I got there were a bunch of weirdos. You know, present company excluded. Honestly, the main reason I looked up Whisper in the first place was because I saw it in a YouTube video of this woman talking about how awfully dangerous it was, and I was like, you know what, this sounds like a place to like fuck about in without being too serious. And I was like, you know what, some of this community is not too terrible, it's actually kind of interesting. I'm just gonna vibe about, see if I bump into anyone interesting. And at some point I got tired of looking for interesting people because I bumped into too many annoying people instead. Hi baby, you have returned. Have some glitter. What's up? What's up? Ow. That's my boob. I'm covered in your fur. Ow. I'm trying to get her. So that's her spot. That's super comfy and like made for her, and she can be there as much as she wants. Apparently it's more interesting to be here. And look, because of how sensitive my skin is, it gets like so... And no, it's dangerous. I haven't met many annoying people in there, but I guess the experience is different for men. Yeah, so I heard that it's dangerous, especially for underage people, because there's no verification and you can talk to anyone, and you know, people can share each other's location and stuff, again, without any verification or safety guards. So a lot of minors get in like really bad situations through Whisper. That dog is super cute. Snuggle, snuggle, snuggle. Yeah, she is, and she knows it. Like, she really freaking does. And she abuses it all the time too. But yeah, like apparently it's like a super seedy place for minors to get surrounded by really bad people. And I wanted to see how bad it actually is. It's not great, I'll tell you that much. I'm an adult woman and I still left because I didn't feel safe, so yeah. But yeah. I'm glad it worked out for you though. You know, I was really disappointed by this lipstick when I got it. Oh yeah, that does make sense. I also feel like Whisper doesn't care. There's so many people advertising that. Yes. Like, the amount of things that straight up disturbed me that I can't even say here without getting like in danger of getting banned from YouTube. But it's just like plainly throw out there. Is like big nope. Not to mention the amount of young people messaging you from accounts that say that they're like 20 something and then they tell you they're not and they expect you to be okay with it and wanting to play with them, and I'm like, first of all, I'm not here for that in the first place. Secondly, where are your parents? You know what I mean? Like, I used Whisper for maybe a week. I think I reported like over 50 people. Hey Joe, how are you, gorgeous? How are you doing? I'm feeling a lot better today, which is amazing. I am feeling so much freaking better than yesterday. Although, this lipstick has decided to not cooperate with me. How are you doing? Ooh. By the way, when are you getting the results of that English test you were so worried about? I'm curious how you did. Although I'm not gonna lie, this kind of has its own charm. I feel good to still syncing up period. I'm sorry, babe. Are your periods bad? Hey, Gigi, how are you? Thanks, Joe. Oh, okay. Like, I don't know what it's like there. Here they legally need to turn in the results a week after the exam, legally, but most professors are gonna do it like way before that already, so. I'm trying to decide if I love or hate this lip, because technically it's not even like lipstick. I'm just Like, it's just that the lipstick here in the center has basically rubbed off completely. So it's looking like a ombre lip of its own. Our professor gave us results when we have classes with them. Oh, I see. Also, if you're wondering what this is, someone wanted to cuddle and was very aggressive with her nails. So, yes. Also, I don't know if you guys like were told that, but when you're sick here, your parents usually tell you to sweat it out. Like, you go to bed with like extra blankets. So you're literally boiling all night, and then next morning you feel a bit better. That's fine, no problem, no, just chill vibes, no stress. I'm glad you like the lip. Guess I'm keeping it then, because overwhelming majority of people like it. I'm gonna give it a go. But yeah, so basically what I did to get better was I slept today with like 3 blankets, and I had my fan on so I didn't feel too hot. So I could still sleep comfortably, even though I was like, I literally woke up sweating as crazy. And today I feel like a million times better. Like yesterday, I literally felt like a overly cooked noodle. I couldn't even stand without like feeling wobbly within a few minutes. Like I was fine for like a minute or two, and then I would just like feel like I need to flop down. Like there was no way I was able to anything. I was so glad I didn't have classes. I did have some classes today. I skipped the one that I am not technically in, and because the other one was just online, so I didn't actually have to go anywhere. So I had some extra time to rest up and get better. And now I definitely feel better. I've actually been productive, did some kitchen cleaning, I did my homework, all the good stuff. Yeah, my parents did the same. Warm soup and hot beverages under 500 blankets. Yeah, I know. Like, I hated it when I was a kid, but now I am kind of like into it in a way, because I literally just did it. And I went from having fever and feeling like I can't function and I'm not a human being, but again, an overboiled cooked noodle, to feeling like me again. So annoying as shit, but it works, so. Anyhow, we're gonna be continuing playing some Raft today, because I want to play some more. I want to maybe play through the entire storyline on stream sometime. I'll probably split different types of streams into like different playlists. So if anyone wants to watch through all of them, they can. I'll probably ask a Viper to kind of cut them up or something, so you don't have to deal with all of these me blabbery bets, because we all know we talk too much sometimes. Also, I want to show you something cool. Mine made me smell potato fog. I'm sorry, what? It made you what? Like potato in pot of water, boil, inhale fumes. That is concerning, sir. My parents used to put a bloga, which is paper towels with hot oil or animal fat, and on my chest and then oh, I don't know, healthy apparently. Oh. No offense, but that just sounds really gross. Like, I could never. Also, want to see something cool? Because I have a voice mod thing. So now I can play around with this and sound like all sorts of things. And I don't know about you, but I low-key love it. Like, I can play around so much with it. It's like, because like it's all on the little stream deck that my it ain't gross, but it is painful. Yeah, no, and no. I would never in my entire life. It ain't gross, but it is painful. It's so loud. Am I too loud? Is that what you're saying? Am I too loud? We can hear you twice. You can hear me twice? What? How? Can you still hear me twice now? Is it good? I can't tell. Hello? Either way, it should be better once I switch over to Raft. Is it better now? Is it better now? Okay. Yeah, I guess it has been loading now. But it's fun though, like there's so many fun things that I wish we could do. Also, there's like a bleep button where I can bleep my cursing, which I might like try to learn how to use. But yeah. I would probably need to like figure out some of the filters and stuff. Oh right, I have filters on my normal mic, but I didn't have them on the modulator setup. Okay, that explains a lot actually. But yeah. So yesterday we got our smelter done. We got a grill. We have a water purifier. The raft is pretty nicely sized. That's cool. And we're heading directly for Big Island. Okay. Have you ever played Raft, Cornelius? We're gonna try to like not exactly slam into it because I hate slamming into the islands. But we are gonna try to go to the island itself. Gotta get some of that good stuff. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, I can still course correct when we're closer, so it's fine. Yeah, I also have a random plant pot because I decided I wanted. Okay, can you see the island there in the distance? It's like barely visible, but it's there. Honestly, I think I'm gonna turn off music because this game has so many such good audio, like so relaxing. I think like the flippity. Okay, we need water. But yeah, so like I said yesterday multiple times, I started playing Raft pretty early on in the game's inception, I guess. It was like barely out. It was still so wonky. And what I would do is I would play by myself, like now, but on stream. And I would put on a creepypasta and I would just play it and I would just get lost in whatever creepy world I wanted to explore at the time, and it was absolutely marvelous. And I think that's like a big reason of why Raft is such so close and dear to my heart. It just has so much to it. I haven't played it yet. It's on my wishlist though. I will sure for play at some point when I one day have time again. I 100% recommend it. It's an amazing game. It's chill, it's relaxing, but also not, you know, like without its challenges. And if you're someone like me who wants to have a pretty raft, that's just like an added, a layer of challenge. Oh, sugar snaps. I don't have the anchor yet. I could make a metal. Yeah, okay, we're gonna make a proper anchor. And in the meanwhile, we're just gonna sail by, I guess. Okay, so we need just one more ingot. Now the question is, where am I gonna put it exactly? Is this better? Yeah, okay, this is perfect. We're just gonna... Oh, this is one of the big islands. It's gonna be so good. Come on, we need one more. And do I have... I feel like I had a... Did I break it? I probably broke it. Okay, so we need an axe. I'm gonna make this one because I don't want to use any... Because we need to make a hole. Yeah, I'm sorry. Gotta move. We're gonna move you over here. I mean, it's next to the cooking station, so it kind of makes sense. Because I want to make a hole here. There we go. Maybe it would be better if we like went a little bit farther. Don't want to slime to the island. I still have like that early game paranoia where you couldn't rotate your island unless you like spent ages trying to figure out how to slam it correctly into something. So you would... Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Anchor. Craft. Let's go. And I want to rotate it like this. And we're in a lovely position. Let's just drop that anchor and head on the island. Although I should probably empty my inventory of anything that might be useful, because I suspect I will die. I do be a clumsy bit though. So, Bruce, I mean, it's a good timing because I can get rid of him before I go on the island, but still rude. Let's fill up the purifier. So we have some water going here when I come back in case I'm dying of thirst, which is very likely. And let's just get going. What is your favorite creepypasta? I am not even gonna think twice about that. My favorite creepypasta, hands down, is one that is actually like hours long. It's read out, I think, on Mr. Creep's channel on YouTube. And it's called The Lonely Broadcast Station. It's about this broadcast station in the middle of nowhere where like weird shit happens. And it's read out by a female voice, which I love. It's about this woman called Evelyn. And I'm not gonna tell you anything more because it's gonna be, I would be spoilers, but 100% it's an amazing creepypasta. I 100% recommend it. So yeah. One of the creepypastas that got me interested in creepypastas in the first place was called, I think, Laughing Syndrome or Laughing Children, something like that. It was about children who had this, who were like genetically engineered to not feel pain. And it's also creepy as heck. Excuse me, just dodging. What else? I mean, like, there's so many creepypastas. I prefer listening to them, other not exactly reading them. Mainly because I like listening to them when I'm drawing or playing games, stuff like that. Wow, it's almost 5 hours. I'll listen to it while I work one day. Yes, it's so long, but it's so good. Like many creepypastas, it's made in the form of a diary of this main character, in this case Evelyn, who is absolutely marvelous. Like, I always forget who reads it, but they do the work flawlessly. It's amazing. It definitely tells a story. It's amazing. I can't over hype it enough. Like, it's amazing. I am 100% biased, but it's also still amazing. Like, my bias has nothing to do with the fact that it's absolutely amazing. So if I haven't convinced you yet, again, it's fucking amazing. But yeah, I would listen to it and just play this wonderful game. And then I would be creeped the fuck out. Because one of the first special places that you get to in this game is a tower. So I remember when I started playing, and that was like as far as the story got in the game, and now it's like not even halfway. And I remember seeing the tower the first time, and I was so hyped, and I remember taking screenshots of it, like snapshots for Steam, and marking them as spoiler, and I felt so fancy having like those spoilers on my account. I'm like, ah. You know, like looking back on it, it's like, wow, so much has happened since, and yet I'm still in love with this game. I'm like, what the heck? So this thing that I'm next to is one of the newer things, not new, but newer, and it's basically like a shop where you can, this creature is gonna try to kill me. There we go. Where you can sell things. Have you ever had real supernatural creepy experiences? Okay, so I have one experience. Like, I had one experience. Well, I had a few experiences, I guess, that I can't quite explain. I'm not sure if I want to call them supernatural. I don't know. You know, I would rather call them very strange situations that I can't logic away. Because I know that some people are very touchy about supernatural experiences and such. So the first one was when I was quite young. I literally remember it for, like, I was literally like 7-ish years old. Okay, so first thing you gotta understand about baby 𝚒𝚒𝚔 is that she was a badass. Okay, she refused to go anywhere without her survival backpack, which was in fact a backpack filled with survival things like binoculars and a notepad and a compass and a pencil, because you can't trust a pen to always work, and a knife. Again, keep in mind I was 7, you know, it was like one of those Swiss knives. So yeah, that was baby 𝚒𝚒𝚔 like, and I would go everywhere with that notebook. Okay, not notebook, backpack. Like, that was, I would refuse to leave home without it. To dismay of everyone around me, especially adults in the situation. But I also had a magnifying glass because it's great for starting a fire in need, especially because, you know, it's usually sunny here. So yeah, I was very, very much a prep kind of kid. Okay, like, I am not kidding. I was a very interesting kid. So that is kind of important information, because I really wanted to go on an adventure. Okay, that was like, hey Freddy. No! Fingers crossed I get to keep the metal stuff. Okay, I hate everything about this. I hate everything about this. Ah. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We can work with this. We can work with this. It's fine. This is fine. Oh, ghosts! Go sit on a stick, Bruce. Anyway, so I'm this little prepper kid going off, and we were going, so we would go to these, like, basically places where people would cut wood, right? For the winter, you know, clearing the woods, and then people would get to take that wood home to warm themselves for winter with it. And that was a very common thing for me and my family to go to. You know, we would go to these places and just kind of, me and my sibling would just kind of vibe. We're supposed to stay in like visual range of our mom, but you know, I told you, I was like this badass kid who wanted to take no one's crap. Okay, like there was no way they were gonna make me not go off on my own. So I go off on my own. And like I'm not too far, I'm just like behind a few lines of trees. I'm still very careful and all that. And usually what would happen, because this wasn't the first time I went off, because I was a kid who wasn't afraid, okay? Like I'm not scared. I was 7. I can take on the world, okay? So I go behind the first line of trees and then I turn around, you know, and I see that there's like this man standing there, and I'm like, oh, mom must have sent another like person to come and fetch me, because that was something that she usually ended up doing at some point. You know, she realized, oh, my kid decided to go off again, let's just send someone who has a spare minute to go bring them the frick back. So I'm not scared, you know, this person, it's like a man, but I was used to like there being lots of different men working there that I didn't know, so the fact that I didn't recognize the man was not that weird. So I'm just like, fine, let's go, you know. And I step towards this man. You know, he's wearing overalls, he's got like short hair. He's got one of those like worker caps on that my grandpa used to wear a lot. And then I'm looking at this man, I'm walking towards him, I'm like 2-3 meters away from him, and the guy gets set on fire in front of me. Like I'm watching this man just be on fire, and I'm like smelling how that smells. I don't want to get too graphic, but basically I'm smelling everything. I feel the heat. I step back and I scream my head off. I'm a 7-year-old kid watching a man, you know, with fire and stuff, and I'm like scared, you know. All of my badassery goes away in a flash. You know, my mom runs up, my sibling runs up, everyone runs up, like, why is this child screaming? What happened? You know, and there's no one there. There is dead ass no one there. You know, and I was straight up traumatized, obviously. But, you know, with time, I'm like, you know what, I probably, like, passed out or daydreamed or something. Like, I was a kid. And then, a while ago, you know, I'm talking with my sibling, and I mentioned the situation as in, haha, this was so funny. And they go, oh, I remember that day. And I'm like, do you? And they go, yeah, I remember, because it smelled like a grill. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Bruce, don't you freaking dare, Bruce. So yeah, that was quite an experience. Again, I'm not gonna call it supernatural. I will call it something that I haven't managed to completely logic away yet. Okay. Then the second situation is a little bit more, actually, I don't know if it's more. It's just a situation, okay? So, some of you know, some of you don't, but my mom's dead. She died in 2017. There's gonna be an anniversary of her death fairly soon, actually. So, it was 2015, summer of 2015. I ran away to my grandmother's because I was afraid of getting kicked out. And girls, Jesus, that's crazy that your sibling remembers the smell. Yeah. I don't know. I tell it as a funny story, but reality, I have no freaking clue what to think, okay? So, anyhow, so I run off to my grandmother's and I'm staying there a bit. So, you know, and it's very chill being at my grandmother's. She's a chill lady. We have our disagreements, but it's better than being at home. And then my mom comes by for like a visit. I don't know if it was meant to like convince me to go back home or something. Or I don't know if it started off as that, I guess, because I didn't go home. Either way, she comes around, we're sitting at the table, we're talking about all kinds of shit, and I just start saying, you know, like, I look at them, at these women from my family, sitting at the table, I look them dead in the eye, and I go, a woman in our family is about to die. I don't know why I said it. I was just 100% sure that a woman in our family is gonna die. Okay. And I keep saying it for like a week. And there's like a saying in our language that essentially means don't call the devil, like kind of like don't tempt the fate, you know, like don't say bad shit's gonna happen because you're gonna make it happen, right? So that's what my mom and grandma tell me. You know, so I kind of like eventually stopped saying it, but I still can't, it's still like playing on a loop in my head. Okay. Now, like I said, this is summer of 2015. A few months later, now my mom had like minor health issue. Something to do with her inner ear, doctor said. It wasn't a big deal, but she did have to take like meds because she was a bit dizzy. That made it kind of difficult for her to do certain home tasks sometimes. So somebody needed to be at home with her. So naturally they decided that somebody's gonna be me. So I get volunteered to be my mom's babysitter, essentially. And fine, I'm gonna be my mom's babysitter, whatever, right? At least it means that I can't get kicked out, so I guess it's fine, right? So I go home, I start being my mom's caretaker, and so on. And you know, I forget about the entire thing. I forget that what I mentioned to my grandma. I forget how I freaked them both out. I literally forget about that. Like, it was one day when I was, or like a few days, I don't remember exactly, when I was like freaking them out with like constantly saying that, and that was it. So it wasn't like a big thing for me to remember, right? So we're going to, I'm home, I'm taking care of my mom, and her situation starts getting worse. So it's early 2016 now, half a year since then, and she gets diagnosed with a serious illness. And from there on, it gets worse and worse until in October of 2017 she dies. And we bury her on 8th of December, I think. It took a while for her to get, because they had to do like a bunch of autopsy and stuff, because it was a very rare illness, and they asked us if they can use her body to learn more about how to treat it. So we obviously said yes, because first of all, that would definitely be my mom's wish, and secondly, we all highly value science and knowledge. So it was a no-brainer for us to say yes, you like take her and use her for any research you can to help people in the future, and so on. So it's funeral. It's a week after funeral. I'm having coffee with my grandmother, and we're sitting down, and she says, "How did you know?" And I'm like, "What? How did I know what?" And she goes, that she's gonna die. I'm like, I didn't know. And then she reminds me. So, I don't know. That's the second, I don't know, moment in my life where I'm genuinely not sure how I knew, but I somehow knew. I don't know if there was any other situations like that, but that one I think was one of the freakier ones, at least to me. So yeah. If you wanted me to give you a little bit of a spooky story, there you go. I hope I didn't disappoint Mr. Cornelius. Yeah. I keep repeating myself because I just don't know what to say. Like, I can't explain this shit to myself. If you have an idea on how to explain this shit, be my guest. I am definitely not gonna complain. Yeah. Also, I want to clarify, when I said a woman in our family, when I started repeating that sentence, it was specifically aimed at 3 specific women in my family, which is my grandmother, my mother, and my aunt. So like 3 related women. So that was yeah. That was my oh, actually I have another one. This one's also a little bit interesting. So I'm somebody who was always very interested in the occult. Not necessarily in a I believe it kind of way, but more in a I find this very curious to think about kind of way. Okay. So, because in all honesty, I'm not sure if I believe it or not. I know that there's stuff that I don't know how to explain, but you know what I say, you know, things seem like magic to everyone but the magician. And you know, any technology or anything, you know, that we don't understand seems like magic until we do understand it. So so I was always interested in it all. And at some point I took up tarot cards, and then I met some friends who are also into tarot and all of those things. And one of these friends wanted to test me out. So she was kind of like my mentor. So it wasn't that strange for her to want to test me out. Okay, like I was considered a bit gifted in the area. I always kind of attributed it to my ability to read people more than any actual ability to read into past, future, whatever. But she wanted to test me, and I was like, oh, this is not gonna go well, because I'm not like actually reading the future or anything. I'm just like guessing really well. At least that was my thinking, right? But you know what? It's all fun and games. If she wants to test me, let's go for it. So she gives me this test, and she asks me, tell me about my grandmother. I'm like, okay. Which one? And she said, I only have one. I never met my dad's, so my mom's. I'm like, okay. So she picks out the cards, she puts them down in front of me. And I'm looking at the cards, right? And I'm scared of answering for what I think that I see in the cards. But you know what? This is a test. If I flunk, it doesn't matter. It's just supposed to be fun and games, right? It's nothing serious. Let's just go. So, and I started talking about her, you know, what kind of person she was, what kind of life she had. And yes, I'm talking in past tense because throughout my entire reading, I am 100% sure that this woman's dead. And then, you know, we're at the end of the reading. Okay, and I want to start putting away my cards, and she stops me and she goes, okay, now tell me how she died. And I'm like, shit. Okay, I didn't want to answer this one. Because again, I thought like it just looked really bizarre in the cards, and I had no idea what it meant. And I said, okay, this is probably wrong. Like, that's how I started my reading. This is probably wrong. You know, she just rolls her eyes and is like, go on. And I'm like, she killed herself, but she was killed. And you know, and I'm already making up excuses as to why I flopped so bad. You know, like, there must be something. Like, I'm like, it's just weird ass cards. It's so random. There's no way. You know, this, where the frick is logic in that, you know? So imagine my shock when the woman looks at me and is quiet for a while, then she goes, yeah, you're right. I'm like, what? How does that work? So apparently she did the thing because her dad made her. Because she was a very strong woman in a situation where she was not allowed to be strong, and she was taking away her father's power, and that made it like super big nope in the time that she lived. And I'm like, no way, that's like, I actually thought this one was hands down messing with me, but to this, you know, to the last point that we talked, which was a while ago, admittedly, she still swore up and down that is in fact what happened to her grandmother. So I definitely think that there's some stuff we don't understand going on in the world. And I would say there's a lot I don't understand. These situations being some of them. So yeah. There you go. Now, do any of you have any creepy stories to tell? I wanna do it. I don't do them as seriously because I don't want to do them seriously. So I want to clarify a couple of things. I've been doing tarot in one way or another since I was 14, something that age. And I use different decks for different things. I never use my serious deck on strangers because it often ends up being kind of messed up, and I don't feel comfortable, like, or not messed up per se, but like a very intense. Okay, like it usually ends up being very intense and very emotionally taxing, on me at least. So, but I do like doing tarot readings just for fun with a deck that's not as serious, as intense. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get a bot or something to work here on YouTube so I can do them. Obviously I can't, I don't want to do them for like everyone who asks, because I'm gonna burn out within minutes if I do that. So my main issue right now is figuring out a system in which I can do the tarot readings for people in a way that's fair and accessible to everyone watching. That's a very long and convoluted way of saying, yes, I want to do readings, but I don't do them right now. I will not. You may want to know that, but I don't. Thank you. Next. In a being eaten by cats in the winter refund. Why not just decide it's eaten by cats then and make that a thing? Like, at the end of the day, I don't want to take it too seriously. I don't want to put too much stock into it. I believe that things like that should be primarily for fun and social, things. I don't think that we should be stressing out about a future that's not here. Could just do a stream dedicated to it. I mean, I could. I could do it on Discord to make it more private, I guess. Sure, assuming it could be good for searchability. Because I'm indecisive and need someone else to tell me what to do. I mean, I still prefer if people take these readings more as suggestions than 100% guidelines. Honestly, I don't want to feel like I'm in charge of anyone else's life. I have a friend who likes doing them quite often for fun, and that is absolutely what I love doing them for. So please don't take them too seriously. Turtle babies! Hello, turtle baby! Can you use tarot reading to figure out what kind of person someone is? A reading to tell someone more about themselves. I mean, yeah. Honestly, a big thing in tarot. And a reason why I think that everyone should take up tarot at some point is that I think it's not just a future telling tool. I think it's a good insight into ourselves. Taking time to go through tarot cards and maybe pulling out the ones we feel connected to and thinking on them, I think is kind of like meditation. Hello! Hello, babies! Kind of like meditation, kind of like self-search thing. I don't need tarot cards to tell you what kind of person you are, Wolfie. Again, I don't need tarot cards to tell you what kind of person you are, Wolfie. Turtles. Yes, they're pretty. I know you way too well for the cards to tell me anything new, Wolfie. I still take with or without cards. Just tell me. Are you sure you want me to give my analysis of your personality to a wide audience of people, of potential strangers? Like, are you 100% okay with that? Okay. Forgotten glow squid spawned down there. Ooh, nice. I just want to make sure that you know what You're getting it too, Wolfie. Okay. Okay. You're someone who was deeply scarred in your childhood by the lack of social interaction with people of your own age, and due to being coddled by your parents and your close family, you never actually developed to have a personality of your own. So you usually rely on people around you, or rather the opposite of what people consider popular, to determine who you are and what your personality is. You seek out things that you consider niche or special or unique because it's easier to rely on those and use those as an excuse to be a recluse, other than the fact that you haven't actually worked enough on your personality to actually figure out who exactly you are. You use different excuses to excuse your antisocial behavior, but at the same time you also use antisocial behavior to stand out. You want attention, but at the same time when you get it, you don't know what to do with it. You look for things, but you don't know what you're looking for, and when you find it, you're not happy with it because you build everything up in your head. You prefer living in a situation where you're in control, but while you are in control, you also don't know what to do with it. So again, you feel lost and you look for someone else to take it over. So you're also very afraid of disappointment as well as disappointing others. So instead of actually taking risks and maybe opening up to people, it takes you very long to make sure that you can't be hurt. And you often make sure that people hate you for things that you can control, rather than them learning who you are and possibly hating you for things you can't. So basically you're very introverted, need therapy, but you're also very open-hearted. You also care about people a lot more than you're willing to show. And when you do care about people in special ways, you are very vulnerable very quickly. You have a very crude way of showing affection, and it takes a long time for people around you to understand that, because you don't actually know how to show it differently. Again, you usually make excuses about why you don't understand it. You pretend that it's because you're just weird or just quirky or just unusual, but at the end of the day, it's mainly because you just don't know how else to do it. Anyway. Oh gosh, for the wolf. I did ask him if he's sure that he wants this, so I will not have anyone getting mad at me. But yeah, that's essentially what I see in you, Wolfie. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now I gotta do exclamation point hug, and then it's gonna take the first word as a. I do not know how to use font. You have to use exclamation point command, and then it's gonna take the first word as an argument to input into the hug. Of course it is. I'm sorry, of course it isn't. No, it should work, but the bot doesn't always work, so if it doesn't work, I'm sorry. Ah, it worked. Makes sense that the command needs to be the first word. I mean, it's not a very complex bot, to be fair. I could go on and on. But yeah. I promise I'm not that cruel when it comes to personal analysis, but I really know Wolfie well. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm slowly losing my voice. Oh, it wasn't cruel though. I know it doesn't seem cruel to you, Wolfie. It would to others. Or rather, it might seem to others. A lot of people get offended if you tell them they need therapy. When you figure out how you want to do readings, I'd like one too. And no, not cruel, just honest. Honestly, guys, it's good. Hey Gia, how are you, boo? What are you up to, babe? I am drowning. Okay. Well, not drowning. Running out of. Oh, and I want. Like, I like being honest. I think honesty is the best policy. In all situations, me and my dad vastly disagree on the topic. He says I'm too mean. But, yeah. Also, I beg to differ that Nirvana is niche. It's one of the most popular bands ever. Why do you like Nirvana, Wolfie? My life sucks, I mess things up. How you doing, baby? What happened? What's going on, babe? Lately you seem more distressed than usual when it comes to stuff like that. Look, I don't know, is it just me or are you making more mistakes lately? That's not a critique, it's just a worry. I'm gonna tell you later. Okay, and being a Kurt wannabe is at the core of my personality. But why? Does it have something to do with the fact that he's quite a controversial figure that actually ended their own life while being drugged up and very young? Yes, you're right, I do more mistakes. Because you see, most people idolize band, yeah, when I was young, or like 3 years ago. Oh, either way. I mean, yeah, with time you got used to it. You started to like the music for the music, but it didn't start with the music though. It started off, things changed after I outlived them. Look, let's put it this way. You asked me for analysis. I gave you the analysis. Be it right or wrong, you got what you asked for. I do think that you're a wonderful person and you care a lot, though. I just think that you have trouble showing intimacy and care. You have grown a lot in the last few years. I'll give you that. Look at how pretty the moon is, though. Oh, there's another giant ass island in that direction. See, I'm a lazy person. I like having other people on my raft to do the gathering for me. So I can just be like, go on that island and do the stuff while I do everything else. I can prove otherwise. Look at the moon. So moon is going down below the horizon, and we are starting to see the sun. Look at the beautiful sunrise. No. Oh, it is there. Good. Okay, let's put all these things away. I'm gonna do like a better sort system of all of my things later on where I actually have more materials to do it with. Ooh, we learned my favorite rock. I'm happy. Okay, let's go drop the anchor. Also, let's put another catfish on the stove. So when I was a kid, we would go fishing a lot, because my grandpa was a fisherman and a sailor, and it was kind of natural for us to go fishing. Problem arose with the fact that once I realized what fish are, and that fish are the thing that they then end up putting on my plate, I refused to eat fish ever again. Because I liked fish as animals, as pets. And yes, you heard me correctly, pets. I would give them, I would cuddle fish. Like I would actually cuddle fish that were waiting to be slaughtered. And when I realized that they're expecting me to eat those, I was not very happy. So that was the end of my life. Fishing and eating fish. If I die, I swear to Fluff, I will shave that shark's I will cut them into little hearts. I'm already dodging so many animals. I do not need this. When I was so young. Now you're gonna get that song stuck in my head. We're going spelunking. Sort of. So we need this dirt to make space for the animals we want to have on our raft. You're welcome. I haven't heard the song in so long that I actually don't remember the tune well enough. Jen, you can come to the concert. It was quite nice. Yeah, I'm sad too, but honestly, I don't regret not coming because that day ended up being one of the best days of my life. Anyway, so. There will be other opportunities, I'm sure. But there was gonna be only one. Those for me. Yeah, what you had was way better. Honestly, damn it, now you got me like randomly giggling and half the people have no idea what's going on and the other half is melting. Or maybe cringing. Either or. So I was supposed to go see My Chemical Romance concert with Wolfie and his girlfriend and a few friends. And then I had to not go and my card was taken by someone else because it was on the same day that I met my partner in real life for the first time. Because he traveled all the way from South Africa to get to know me. And it was wonderful in all the best ways. Not my girlfriend. Oh, she didn't come? My bad. I thought she was there too. Bruce! Doesn't like music. Can you imagine people like that exist? Yes? I sure can. She's probably a demon. That's so cute. He was interested in going to the concert as well, but the concert was in Italy, which is not where I live. Which meant we would have to... You're also from South Africa? That's so cool! So my partner is from near Johannesburg. Will also explain the scars on my back. Well, would also explain the scars on your back. I feel like I'm missing some context here. Or being a demon. Oh! Eh. You don't need to be a demon to leave those, Wolfie. Same, I live in does your partner? Yes, yes, he speaks Afrikaans. I am tempted to learn it just so I can understand what he's saying when he's dreaming, because sometimes he talks in his sleep. But yeah, he speaks Afrikaans. I'm gonna try to pronounce that because I don't speak Afrikaans yet. I need to start learning, in all honesty, but I am scared that I'm gonna be so bad at it. I hate when I'm so scared of something that it paralyzes me. Okay, so what I want to do is water those. So this is basically me starting to build an enclosure for the animals. So my wish is to make most of the bottom deck animal enclosure. So they have all the room they could want and need. And we can have quite a few animals comfortably. So I'm gonna start off with like a fairly small enclosure, in all honesty, because it's gonna be just one goat, assuming I can get her. But I'm gonna make this bigger as we get more animals and I get more materials to build all of this and so on. Hey, you said that in survival situations it doesn't count. Oh, I see. Okay. You want to be called a good boy? You are pushing it, you know. Okay, so I need... Oh, okay, actually... Yeah, but I can't go on without them. At which point it starts counting, but I won't say anything. Okay. I would argue that my sanity, which would go down if I didn't get a companion on the boat, is part of survival. I don't have any more metal? I could swear I had more. Okay, you know what? We can make more of these. And I'm gonna make some arrows. I have to go to the shops and get some stuff done around the house. Being an adult sucks. My checking again alive buys friends. Says to tell your partner to brai? Like the grill thing they... Not grill. I know it's not grill. It's just the closest thing. We had an entire discussion. So I played Raft with my partner and some of his friends, and I got mad because they were constantly using this grill thing. And true. What? True what? Bye! About the sanity thing? So this is a little bit related, like not totally related, but slightly related. I've actually been like obsessed lately with watching videos of animal rescues. And I only know about Bryce and Red Dog Hermitcraft. Wait, I needed something. Right, I need a metal ingot. I need a metal ingot. This is kind of shit. Oh, come on. You annoying fish. Okay, I just need to find one metal ingot that I can smelt so I can make a bow so I can change of plans. I need to find a pufferfish, so or at least 2 pufferfish. There we go, there's one. Okay. So I can get explosive goo. So I can get a goat. Wolfie, what do you want to name the goat? Needs a name. It gives milk, so it's obviously a girl, but goat. Wait, where did the other just... Unlucky one, also Greta. I will duck. Why Doc? Or Doc him? I'm confused. Who the frick is Doc? I feel like that's a reference I should get, but I don't. I guess you can vote chicken or a goat. Or do you get one when she already has a child? Do you take both? No. Or do you steal her from her child? You get one without a child. It doesn't work like that here. Only if you watch Hermitcraft. Oh no, I don't watch Hermitcraft. There's only one goat on the island. So technically... Why is she making milk then? Because it's a game. Maybe her baby got hurt by a different animal. And now she's got milk. This became depressing quickly and I blame you 100%, Wolfie. Or the goats just always have milk in this game. They always have milk in this game. Do you want me to get a chicken instead? Oh, so that's what it means to be the goat. That makes a lot of sense now, thank you. I do not have the urge to try human milk. I don't have an urge to try any kind of milk. No, like in the gaming world, people sometimes call someone the goat or say that they are the goat. And I didn't know what it meant until now. But in the sense, that's where it stems from. That's fair. Okay, let's fish while that smelts, so we have something to show for our time. Also, look, sunset! Sunrise. Not sunset. Da 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 da. Hey, birds. Come on, fishy, come fishy, fishy, fishy. Fishy, fish, fish, fish. There we go. We got a fishy. Now let's put another explosive. Go. Okay, we have one thing that explodes, so we can get another. Now the question is, do we get a goat or do we get a chicken? I'm kind of tempted to get the chicken instead. Let's go and see. Why goat? Why not a chicken? Question is, do you feel like Moana? Moana, make way. Can I get copyright stricken for like humming songs? Hello. Moana is a nice name. Okay, so there's a goat. I don't know, I think it looks so cute. It looks really cute. And got a nice little enclosure for her to be safe in already. Come here. We have grass for food. Okay, let's go. Alright, we said that we're gonna name her, and we are naming her Greta. I like that name, so. Ta-da! Hello, beautiful baby. Bruce! Why? That's the name of our Ultra server, which costs like 14k or something. Aw, See? You're a very expensive goat. But to me, you're priceless. Pretty baby. Yes, you're a pretty baby. Can I vote for more space for Greta? We can make more space for Greta. I mean, to be fair, all of this area back here is gonna be for Greta. The only reason it's so small right now is because I need to fortify this bit so the birds can't, like, kill her. And I want to make sure that she's safe. So, and I don't have enough materials to do that right now. At least not enough for me to be happy with. I will get as much room as I can for her, but it's gonna take a hot minute. And she's not gonna be alone, like she's gonna get more friends and everything. That's fair. Yeah, that's the only reason the enclosure is gonna grow slowly. It's because I want to make sure that she's safe. Bruce needs more cardboard. Can I vote to feed her to Bruce? Hey! No! Bruce doesn't just get to harm this precious baby. We do need an axe though. Okay, so now she has a little bit more room. Since you hear so much about his well-being. Oh god. You know, if I didn't... Hashtag Bruce have rights too. Excuse me, but Bruce has fish in the water that he's not hunting and he's... Okay, so she has more room now. I can't give her more yet, but when we get more metal so I can fortify the ground underneath her, we're gonna make more room. Yeah, so the plan is once I build the second floor, we're gonna have like this entire area, like this 3 times, I think this is 9, just for animals. That's the goal. Maybe more if I can pull it off, but we'll see. Hints for meals. I will have you know that if actual sharks can survive on those quote-unquote snacks, so can Bruce. Okay, so the next thing that I wanna start building the second floor. But first I need to get, okay. Depends entirely on the species. Tell me one species that needs to eat goats to survive. I'm waiting. Great! I'm sure that there are seals somewhere. Neither me nor Greta are seals. Also, you know what? Let's make her enclosure pretty and give her like a flower, like a plant. When they can get, they have plants full of food in the sea. Look, Greta, you have a plant. Okay, let's put it here. But yeah, basically this metal plates here, they're under the grass as well, prevent Bruce from being able to snatch that away. So Greta can stay safe in the... And the reason I have like a fence in the first place is because for some reason animals in a raft sometimes tend to just like wander off the raft and fall into the water, and I don't want her to get like lost and stuff, so I find the hand extremely funny, the way it just points at stuff. I know, right? Like, I don't know who designed it, but they have a great sense of humor. Bruce, I will need you to stop that shit. Okay. Oh cool, they borrowed the AI from Minecraft mobs. What do you mean? I don't know if Minecraft AI is open source. They wander off too. Okay, so she is... Hi, pretty baby. Maybe we can make you in bigger place soon. Okay, so we definitely need to start making more chests and stuff so I can keep this place even tidier. Because I don't like how messy it is right now. So we will definitely need one chest for metals, one for wood, one for plastic, one for leaves, and so on. Also, I'm gonna drop anchor real quick so I can go grab whatever is on that raft. First, I need to empty my inventory a touch. Ow! Come on. Oh. Well, we got a hint, which means a new chest, which is great. Okay, we dodged the shark. Let's go. Okay, that means that we can get a new chest going, but we need the extra rope. Oh, don't be such a drama queen, damn it. There we go. So we need 2 more rope. Then we need a scrap. And we need planks. Come here. Get rid of this. Lost it. Have more room. Palm leaf, no, we don't need this, but we do need the planks. And let's take some scrap first. There we go, and we have an extra chest. Brilliant. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, okay, first off, I'm gonna get that big boy. We're gonna have, let's put them here. Have this one. I'm just gonna move all the wood in there. And I'm just gonna start moving all the food related things in there because we have a ton. Also, I'm just gonna like float about for a hot minute because we need to make sure that we have enough raw materials to actually build things. So if that's why we're not going to any islands right now, because we need to gather materials. This is food. Okay. Bruce, what did we talk about? What did I say, Bruce? Naughty Bruce. Okay. Do we have any more food stuff? Yes, we do. Food. There we go. That all goes in here. Nope, that's the wrong chest. That one goes in here. We're gonna move this eventually, like in a proper kitchen that I'm gonna set. But for now, we're gonna have stuff just here in the chests. Speaking of food, I'm just gonna check these cooked salmon things. Hey Viper! I was just thinking about you. How are you doing? Don't worry about it. How are you feeling? How's your day going? I am currently getting ready. Okay, so what I want to do is build like a staircase up here to the second floor. And there's gonna be like a kitchen down here. And then everything else in the first floor is gonna be taken over by space for the animals. Because we have people. Okay, I gotta take a hot minute to actually read that. Give me a second. First, we gotta make sure that our Greta doesn't run out of food. And now let's read. Okay. We had people from our client coming over and we had to behave exemplary. Next week, the bloody FDA is coming over. Oh no! Oh, sorry. That does sound ass. Did everything go okay at least? So far, I mean. I'm tired, feeling sad. I need to get ready for a meeting. I can't wait for this day to end already and wake up tomorrow. Need a paddle. Wake up tomorrow refreshed. How have you been? I am happy to report I'm feeling a lot better than I did yesterday. I still feel a little bit stuffy up here. My throat still hurts a little bit, like the gland thing that fights infections is still a little bit painful. But other than that, I'm actually feeling really well. I am happy that I get to play some Raft. We noticed itchy. Stream Deck has been doing wonderfully. Yeah, that's about it basically. Like, I'm feeling pretty good. Nothing to complain about. Life's been pretty decent. I am happy. I was actually gonna ask you if you would maybe feel like how would you feel about editing these videos together at some point, maybe? Ooh, we got more decoration! Okay, fishy, fish. Obviously no pressure, whatever you feel. I'm gonna stop when we get close to the island. Oh, catfish. We gotta cook my catfish. There's a lot of catfish in this game. Yep. Like in an episode kind of way. Well, I was thinking specifically Raft videos. For now, at least. Bruce! You big bully. Go away. Look at the work you make me do. Just to fix your nonsense. Don't you know that's rude? You can't just chew on boats. People work on those. I don't want to spear you in the face. But you kind of make me. It's rude. I'm considering coffee tonight to edit stuff. I mean, like, only if you feel like it. Please don't feel pressure to do it. But yeah, I was thinking, like, you basically cut out some of these parts where I'm just chatting with people. And, just make them, like, less overbearing when I'm just, like, talking my head off with the chat. And you just focus on the storyline and what's happening in the game itself. And then, like, basically cut out the boring pieces and put together the fun ones. To make, like, a cohesive video that shows how I've been progressing throughout the game. Ah! Bruce. What did we say about biting people, Bruce? You don't bite people. People have sticks that have sharp ends. And then you get stabbed, Bruce. You don't want to get stabbed, Bruce. So don't bite people. I could be wrong, but isn't your audience those that are actually interested in the talking and not so much the gaming? Yes, but those people can watch the VODs. And then for any new people are more likely to find me by looking up the games. And I want to give people the chance. I want to expand my community. Like, it's not like it's taking away from people who like watching my streams. You know, like, you guys still get to talk to me and chat with me and all that. The VODs are public. There's a playlist. I'm probably gonna make playlists based on the game I'm playing, you know, so it's gonna be easier for everyone. So it's not like anyone's losing anything, you know. It's simply gonna give people who... I'm gonna make something and then you will have to review it. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. That's fair. Sounds perfect. Okay. Oh, we're dropping you. You have been dropped. Oh. Okay, bye, catfish. Where's the... Yeah, just expanding your audience without creating a loss for anyone. Exactly. Like, everyone who is part of my community is welcome. And if you're here because you like talking to me and vibing with me, that's amazing. And if you're here because you like watching me play and talk to the Bruce when he's being rude, that's also amazing, you know? Yeah, no, I will review them. I will tell you what I think. We both know I'm not exactly good at being filtered anyway, so you're gonna get honest feedback from me. Fish, 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 fish. What did I want to do? Right, I wanted to, so I have one more ingot, which means that I can expand the area that is okay. But off into the water we go. Like, I feel like the majority of people who come here to listen to me talk and stuff come here when I'm live anyway, to like talk to me and vibe with me, and we have discussions, and it's all fun and games. And you know, if you want to listen to me while you do other stuff, that's perfectly valid. And you know, you just have like a recording of it, so you're not missing anything either, you know, which I think is actually kind of cool. Like, I definitely sometimes like watching streams of people whose voices I enjoy, and I just have them in the background while I'm drawing or I'm cleaning or whatever. Kind of like a podcast in a way. Okay, is it just me, or is there like nothing? Oh my gosh, I'm dying again. Swimming, swimming, I'm dying of thirst, 'cause I got to check my thirst bar. Also, speaking of a thirst bar, I probably should have some water. Because water necessary for survival, not of just video game characters. Don't forget to hydrate. You guys have to hydrate too, not just me. So, drink up. Water's important. So yes, cheers to hydrate. Okay. Whoop. Down into the water we go. Under the water. Under the water. Bruce! No biting! No biting, Bruce! I literally just said no biting. Bruce! Now I can't go into the water, because I'm gonna die. Thanks a lot, Bruce. So rude. So rude. Rude! Who is Bruce? The shark. Yeah. So the shark's name is Bruce in the canon of the game. Like, it's a canon name for the shark. Bruce. By the way, Mr. Editor, how did you like my thumbnail? Actually, you know what? I don't think there's enough metal down there anyway, so it's gonna keep going, keep going, keep going. We're gonna keep on going, on going. Yes, we're gonna keep on going. There was a ship up the sea. Okay, we can make more wet bricks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so we can make another smelter, so we can smelt stuff faster. Bruce! No! Oh, honestly, you need to learn some manners, Bruce. Yeah, I'm talking to you, mister. So rude. Sharks these days, man. So the main reason I'm fishing right now is not because of the fish, ironically. I mean, it kind of is. But not because I need to eat fish, but because I need the right kind of fish so I can make shark bait. So so Bruce leaves me alone while I'm working. Because you toss these in the water and then he leaves you alone for a little while. It's not very long, but it's long enough to get some work done underwater. So, you know, if you don't want to fight Bruce or kill Bruce or both, that's an alternative, basically. I learned how to make a proper bed! Holy macaroni! I'm actually happy. Usually it takes forever for me to get that recipe. So I don't end up not having a bed for a really long time. Because I want to have a fancy bed, okay? Okay, bed. The fancy bed. Okay, how many feathers do we have? So we have 4 here. And I'm pretty sure we have more somewhere else. Yes, we have enough feathers. And we just need a few more nails. Ooh, another package. Let's go. I learned how to make a chair. Okay, that's nice. Bruce! How dare you? How dare you, sir? Okay. Right, we need more nails. Okay, where's the... Oh. And we have a proper bed. Look at this. Okay. We're gonna have bed upstairs. Eventually. But for now, it's gonna be here, next to Greta. Oh yeah, Greta's the goat, in case you're wondering. And weren't here when we named the goat. But Greta's the goat. Like this pretty goat. Pretty baby. Okay, that one's gonna get caught. So I'm just gonna go and sleep through the night. And there we go. Honestly, I wish I was this functional with this low sleep. Like, this character can go for like literal hours, not hours, days without sleep. And like, it doesn't get any slower or anything. Like, I'm jealous. Do you know how cool it would be to be able to be like productive for days without stopping. And it wouldn't like impact your health or anything. That would be so cool. Like obviously it's not realistic, but like it would still be cool. Okay. Now we can make another smelter, which I need more scrap for one more time. And I need more nails. Okay. Wait, are you telling me I don't have enough scrap for this? I actually... Oh no, never mind. Bruce! No! Oh, sharks these days, man. I'm telling you, they're so rude. So rude. Okay, but we have 2 smelters. Also, I don't know. I just plopped it down. Let's move you a bit. We're kind of done smelting things, so I don't know what to give you to smelt. But we do need to make a circuit board. Chica. Is there some kind of survival, or does it have a story? It's mainly survival, but it does have a story to it as well. So right now I'm mainly on the survival bit because this is like early game. This is before most of the actual storyline stuff starts. So we are on a raft. We have a journal. This is our grandpa. We have a fish. This is us. Okay. This is my home, aka my raft, and my hook is, I have another one, which is kind of cool. I'm a forward scout. You know, and these are like the 7 rules of being a forward scout and such. And, you know, we get to add more things as we progress in the storyline. Like, we get more diary entries and so on. So yes, there is a very nice story, actually. Very sad story, to be perfectly frank. But yeah, for now we're mostly trying to make this raft something that we can comfortably live in. Yeah. Okay. It's also a multiplayer, so you can play with friends and stuff. I don't have enough inventory. I don't know. The answer is no. Wait, did I move it? I did. Plastic. Go, and now I can research the water ball, so I can learn even more things. Stingray! Look at him! Ah! Stingrays are my favorite water animals. I learned how to make a shelf. That's actually pretty nifty. Look at you. a lot of fish that we need to cook, so I'm gonna get on that. Oh my god, I need to empty my inventory. This is getting ridiculously annoying. Okay, we don't need a bow in our inventory all the time. There we go. Okay. Now let's see. No, 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 no. Bruce, this is really bad timing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look, fishies. Okay, since Bruce is dead, I don't have to worry as much. But honestly, sometimes Bruce just has really bad timing. Okay. Food goes into the food storage. We gotta water the... Oh, there's a big island there. I was planning to go to a big island, but I don't want to go, of course, right now. Especially because there's like a smaller island there-ish in the distance. Like sometimes I actually will go like squinting at the screen is gonna help me see further, but yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have a little while before Bruce is... Oh, we need more wood. So going to that island would actually be pretty good now. So let's make ourselves another paddle. Like honestly, I go through these like they're freaking made out of... I don't even know. Sugar. But you know what? I'll just go closer to the island. Gonna help it move along faster. So you can go under the water and go get that sweet, sweet metal. Metal. You're so metal. Come here. Get a little bit closer. And we're just gonna spend all the time we can underwater. Maybe I'm gonna try to like go all over the island and empty it out to make sure that we're not missing anything and that we get all the resources we can. Hopefully we're gonna get enough like metal and stuff to make plenty of good things with. So we can start to properly do the story bit. Okay, we are in a nice position, so let's just get to work. We definitely need more scrap, so I'm gonna collect all the scrap. Goo. Oh, there we go, there's metal. Oh, God, fluff it. I didn't bring any food today. Oh well. I'm paused and stuff anyway, so it's fine. I'm not paused. What's the anchored? I'm anchored anyway, so it's all good. But we should put the shark meat back into the chest so it's not filling up our inventory much. Back underwater we go. Okay. Clay, sand, all super useful things. Oh, such a nice music. Let's go. More scrap. We're gonna clean up this island. Gonna be nothing left. Only clean, pretty coral reef. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just my headcanon, but I'm imagining that all of these things we're harvesting are like rubbish in the ocean and stuff. So, you know, And we're leaving the place better than we found it, because we're picking up all the rubbish we can. And then recycling it to make cool things. It might be just my headcanon, but I think it's a good headcanon. Okay. It's raining. Yeah, it's raining. It's raining. Okay. So, the general storyline starts off with the idea of this world getting flooded because of global warming. We're gonna see more details as we go along, but I think that's actually a pretty cool message. So the idea is that this entire world around us is actually, you know, our world, but it's like a few 10 years in the future, where the oceans continue rising and all the land that we see are basically like tops of mountains and stuff that are peeking out from the ocean. It's like a biblical flood at another level. Okay. I think we got everything we could. It's not exactly a big island. We're just gonna keep moving. Hey, have you given up on Twitch completely? Hey Panther, I don't know if I would call it giving up. It's just that I've been enjoying YouTube so much. You know, YouTube feels so much more welcoming, in all honesty. It feels so much more like a permanent place that I could be in. But I gotta admit, my mind is like, if they want it to be Earth, it's gonna have to be actual Earth map. I mean, it would be, I guess. Oh no, yeah, actually the islands are random generated, so I get you fully. Like, I don't know, it, you know, whenever I was streaming on Twitch, I was like, okay, but this is like a place where, you know, like young people start their careers at, or, you know, you have teenagers and kids, like actual kids swarming other kids, or girls who are a little bit more spicy than me, you know, enjoying themselves with the male audience. And none of those things are something that I wanna pursue. Like, it always felt like a thing that even if I wanted to, it couldn't be permanent. Meanwhile, here I actually feel like it could be. You know what I mean? It might be just the way I see things. It could be totally wrong, but I don't know, it kind of feels better, you know? No! Like, with being a girl and all, on Twitch I always felt kind of like a lot of people showed up just to see if they could get a kick out of upsetting me. But here, albeit everyone who's shown up to chat so far has mostly been my main community so far, it just feels very cozy. And with my editor, my lovely Viper, having an easier access to all the videos and things like that, it definitely feels like all of that's going to be easier as well, plus uploading everything to YouTube channel, you know, videos and edited videos and shorts and all that stuff. I don't know, it just feels like somewhere where I could actually build my brand better. And knowing that YouTube is like actively doing things to improve the platform for streamers definitely makes me happy. And I'm not monetized yet, but I don't mind it at all because I can get my monetization through coffee. So yeah, I wouldn't say I've given up on Twitch, it's just I've been preferring YouTube. You know, I feel that fire I've had at the beginning years ago when I wanted to be a streamer. Because it's not just about being a streamer anymore, is it? You need to be like a content creator properly. And I don't feel like I'm a content creator if I'm on YouTube, on Twitch. Again, that's just like how I feel. I 100% know that that's just like my perception of things and so on, but it's my decision to make at the end, isn't it? They're redoing the shorts. Are they? Also. If you get 10 million views in 90 days, you can get partner. Oh, yeah. I heard about that. I don't know if that's in effect yet. But it is also something I'm slightly counting on. Now let's see, is Brucey Boy back? Yes, Brucey Boy is back. So let's toss one of these bad boys in the water. Okay, so we can get to work. Yeah, I mean, I am all for it. Like, I'm hoping that they manage to stay above water. I do think that YouTube has more experience and knowledge in the international content creation waters. I think that they have enough, you know, like history and all of that behind them to be able to compete still. But again, that's just my opinion. I think that their user base is already big enough to be able to branch out like that. I do think that they will need to like put some refinement. TikTok used to own Twitch. What do you mean used to? Like actually own, or just like when the biggest website right now? Yeah, but I feel like TikTok is like a place where people go to start. It's definitely where I will go to get like more people seeing me, but it's not where I would have most of my content, if you know what I mean. It's like they used to own it and sold it to Amazon. Oh, that's interesting. See, that just makes me feel like they're even less likely to make it. Bruce! Rude. Rude. It's how most use of shorts on YouTube now. Outside of few scams, there are just scams that make me sad. Like, I do enjoy short content sometimes, but when it comes to like what I mostly consume and enjoy consuming, it's becoming longer and longer videos, ironically. And from what I've read, that is actually a current trend, that people are returning to longer form content. which is why TikTok is also heading into the direction of allowing longer form content as well. But the thing is, I feel like the format is just not it for me. Like the little narrow window. I did have like a time when I enjoyed. I mean, we agree there. I don't think it's very healthy either. Like, I think like it's good for like attention grabbing, but it's not good for like actual consumption on the daily basis. 2 minutes longer videos put me off. Really? Why? Okay, yeah, but that is like part of the problem, because the attention span of a lot of people is getting shorter and shorter. But it's also just the evolution of things. I'm not gonna fight it. Due to autism and ADHD getting tested. I most likely have ADHD, or something similar. And I enjoy long form content as a filler in the background. I was gonna do something. Right. I had one more of those. There we go. That's what I wanted. Here you go, Bruce. Yeah, no, I get what you're talking about. Like, here's the thing. I feel like I also need a certain filler in the background, or I don't enjoy things as much. Like, I need a certain level of stimulation, or I'm not enjoying myself one bit. So that means that there's also a minimum of stimulation that I need. And just what, like 10-minute videos are not doing it for me. Because I feel like I need to watch them to know what's going on, but I also... Actually, that's not true. You can go from like intent. You need a specific level of stimuli. It doesn't necessarily mean that you can't focus on things. And I do go from having moments of intense hyper focus to moments when I can't focus at all. Like, I switch between them sometimes, and at the end of the day, I need... Like, it's just that my specific level of stimuli is not nothing or everything. It's often somewhere in between as well. But if I don't hit that, like, level that I need, I can't focus at all. No, it's a very common misconception that I had for a very long time too. I've only learned about that better when I started looking into it, because people started telling me that I might want to consider getting tested because I might have it. But yeah, it's a lot more complicated than people think. You know, some people might, yeah, I do something, then focus, and then get bored and switch. Yeah, see, that happens to me sometimes too, but on other times, it's like I can get so focused on something that I literally don't remember or don't acknowledge anything else happening in my vicinity. When on the other times, I get overwhelmed by too many things happening at once, because I'm focusing at everything at once and can't, like... And I do mean everything at once. To an insane degree, and that's too much. Or there's too low stimuli and I can't focus at all. Like, for example, when on exams, I do way worse simply because the silence and everyone being quiet, and it just unnerves me and I can't focus. You know, like, for example, when I'm programming, right? I cannot, for the life of me, have no sounds around me. Like, I need sounds. I need something. I need music. I need something, you know? So basically it can show up in different ways, from what I understand at least. And it's not even remotely as black or white as a lot of media portrays it. That's strange, but okay. Wouldn't they want you consuming as much music as possible? Just don't get me. What's strange? They wouldn't want you to listen to music. Or at least it seems strange to me. Just my luck jumping right in front of Bruce. Put them. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, next up, we're gonna be fortifying this side of things. Oh, because they're not, the whole was collected Harry Potter style. Okay. In the one big room, and then after eating, we have messages for everyone by the leader. That sounds like a cult. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? And I guess I figured it was bad manners to listen to music or something. Was this not when you were like an adult though? I don't know, I hated it. I was one of the oldest in my class watch workshop. That just sounds like torture. I heard Harry Potter. Honestly, I am actually kind of curious. How much do you guys care about J.K. Rowling's behavior and all that stuff? Like, how much did that change your view of Harry Potter and the universe and everything? A young adult, like wrote. Like, I'm actually very curious. How are you viewing the entire situation with Rowling? And students, there's between 6 and 20. Okay, nice. But like, that's a genuine question. How are you looking at the situation with Rowling? Does it mean anything to you? Do you not care? I hate her behavior. But it's like a place to try different kind of work. Like construction, music production, etc. Oh, I see. That's curious. Honestly, I feel mixed. Do you feel like elaborating? I don't follow it. I know she said some stuff, but I don't care. Her books are good. That's all I care about. Okay. And if you learned that the stuff she said basically, you know, shows that entire universe is actually pretty anti-Semitic and racist and so on, would you still not care? I'm not trying to be aggressive, by the way. I genuinely want to know how you feel about it, because I have very mixed feelings about it myself, and I want to see how other people feel about it, so maybe I could decipher what I'm feeling. Because here's the thing, I have a big problem with, like, I'm Hufflepuff and she's pretty stereotypical. Like, here's the thing, I have a pretty big problem with the things she said, like a very big problem with the things she said. I think that her views are severely outdated, rude, and absolutely unforgivable. Okay, but there's a different thing than having skeletons in the closet and actively saying that there's nothing wrong with having them. I think. So I have like a really big problem with her, is what I'm saying. The problem is that I still have a very personal attachment to the books and the stories because I did grow up with them, right? But the biggest issue in the entire thing, ironically, is the fact that I can't unsee how her views are actually pushed in her books, like just a little bit hidden. I hate how she is portraying these people as bad people in her books and giving them a bad characteristics and such just because she doesn't agree with them. Ever since I learned about everything, it feels like things go far beyond just her views, but they actually spill into the books, and that's where my problem starts, with the entire issue being in the books as well. You know, and I can't enjoy her work anymore because I see her views. I see, you know, how she treats certain groups of people, you know, in a different way now that I know that she holds these views and that these things aren't like meant as jokes, or they're meant as her actual views. And I don't know, it's definitely ruined a lot for me, is what I'm saying. Yeah, also, Freddie, to be fair, remember our conversation about a different but similar topic? Like, I feel like the community is just pretty much cutting her out of her own work, which is interesting. But there's a... I don't really know. Okay. Yeah, I know. Like, the thing is, her books, when you look at their contents with a more critical eye, are very much talking about specific groups of people, specific types of people, in a very, very bad way. And that's something I have a problem with. I won't remember what I ate the day before, to be honest. I numb my brain for a living. Oh, Freddy. But yeah, no, I have incredibly mixed feelings when it comes to Rowling, and I just wanted to know what the rest of you guys think about it, because, like I said, on one hand, it feels like Harry Potter is such a big part of my childhood and the connection I had with my siblings and, you know, a lot of very good things in my life. But I also can't, now that I understand certain things, it feels downright impossible to pretend that they aren't happening, that they're not part of this woman's content. And it's like, I don't want to hate it, but I also can't agree with consumption of it anymore. It's called game logic, Freddy. I thought that as a avid Minecraft player you'd be used to it. You hate Disney too. Okay, look, the big difference between... I mean... Definitely not a fan. You know what I mean? Okay, Bruce. You do you, my guy. Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay, Freddy, the issue is that Rowling, unlike Disney, is not trying to move away from that. She is actively reaffirming that she is in fact choosing to continue promoting those harmful views. I don't agree with Disney. I have my own problems with Disney, but at least they're trying to do better. Whereas she is choosing to continue her hateful behavior. And that is something that is heartbreaking to me. She isn't looking at these people, you know, that she's hurt with her words and actions and saying, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do better in the future. She's going to people who are calling her out and saying, yeah, that's fair, but yeah, in general, I just have issues with all of this stuff because I'd have nothing left to consume and numb my brain with, to be honest. I mean, I do think that we need to hold certain people accountable for the things they're doing and the messages they're spreading. I definitely feel like Rowling has too much of an impact on the culture to be allowed a free pass with something this serious. Because this isn't just about some woke bullshit, as you call it. It's got to do with real people who have to survive every day while they're being actively attacked for who they are. And I think that is actually really fucking sad. Not to mention unfair. Like, I actively avoid the news. I actively just sit in game and other stuff to numb my brain on a daily basis. We both know I don't agree with that kind of way of solving your issues. Okay. Let's switch to a happier topic. I have officially managed to fortify my entire raft, so we can have, so we don't have to worry as much. No, it's the only way you choose to get by. More wood. Take care. Thanks for popping by. And even though we don't agree, I still appreciate you. Okay, so now we can extend Greta's space quite a bit. Tried and tested method. Freddy, we both know that's only because you're not willing to actually put in effort into anything else. Okay, so what I want to do is build like a half wall on top of this area. Gotta go. Bye! Thanks for popping in. Hope to see you again later. Like that. And now we are gonna... I need to drink. And now I want to do... I need more ropes, so let's make more ropes. There we go. And now if we want to make fence. And then we're gonna put another entry on this side. Like, oh wait, we're one nail short. Where's all the scrap? There is all the scrap? Okay. So we're gonna put the door here. We're gonna tidy it up. Should I put another door in between? Nah, it's fine. You can technically jump over the rope anytime, so it's fine. But either way, now Greta has a lot of room to roam in. This is all gonna be intended for animals only, and I'll probably extend it further on when we get the second floor free as well. So now we have a lot of room. We also have a big mess on our hands, so let's get to fixing that. I'm gonna move all the food there. Let's just move wood here, smelted stuff here. Go. First up, let's go get those trees. We used up a lot of wood building and setting stuff up. So we need to stack up again. Stock up, not stack up. Go. Our raft is starting to look pretty nice too. Like a functional nice, not just like pretty nice. Okay, we don't have a lot of inventory slots left, so we're gonna go back to the boat, put some things away, and then go back. Because we gotta go underwater anyway. Also, it's good to know that Bruce won't like damage our raft while we're away. It's definitely making me feel a lot better about leaving it. No, we need that. No, it's plastic. We have wood. Yes, there we go. Food. And we have a box for seeds specific. I'm just gonna put sand here. Also, we gotta make sure that Greta has enough water. I might make like another of these water purifiers and put it closer to the animal enclosure. Anyhow, time to go underwater. Actually, no, let's go up first so I don't forget, because that's very likely otherwise. Okay, it's a good thing I went to empty my inventory. Otherwise this would have been a mess. Okay. Okay. Anything special though? No, I don't. I'll just grab these two. We really need some metal. Ah, oh, the heart. Okay. Okay, let's go smelt these bad boys. Right up, baby. You're not too cheap. How many nails do. I want to start building the second floor. Because this is getting a bit annoying, you know? So if I want a proper... Okay, I can make this. Where, how many? Okay. Let me make it like this, it should be. Yeah, this is good. So, what I want to do... like that. And then here, I want to have a wooden floor. Then here, I want to have like these half window things, and then more solid floor up here, and then sails like up here, so they're not in the way. You know what I mean? Wait, which direction are we? Oh no, wait, that's wrong. That didn't. Okay. So what I need to do... Oh, I'm hungry. Okay. I'm insane, girl. Okay, we're gonna put this down before I do something stupid. Go. Yeah, so that's kind of how I want the upper floor to look. Like... So we're gonna have like everything that's like really... And then later on we can have like a cabin for steering and storage up here as well. Okay, so I need... where's all the wood? Did I actually use up all the wood? Because that's actually terrifying. I did, didn't I? Okay. Well, it just means that I gotta... Come on. There we go. Use this for now. What? This is what I was talking about when I said something stupid. Like, if I didn't put it down and fill it up right now, I would have been making those ungodly noises for much longer. Okay, you know what? I wonder if I can, like... Because I know that some other... Oh, I can! This is so cute! Like this. Look! Greta, you have your own hanging plant. Okay, I want to move you here. This is gonna be like my smelting stick. Okay. How much? Yeah, I need to go underwater. Can you tell I'm stalling? Because I can. Okay. Either way, we have a lot more room here now, which I'm pretty happy about. Because now we don't have to, like, constantly dodge the sails and all that. Yeet. Okay, I know that there's a way to, like, kill burrows, and I need to learn how. Oh, is that it? I just keep repeating that until he dies. Okay, I can do this. I remember my partner talking something about him opening his mouth and stuff. Can I even see him in the water this dark though? What the heck? Bruce disappeared. He scared me. He came up from behind me. Okay, let's go to sleep because I think I see him better during daylight. Okay, I need to eat. Okay. I wonder how far am I from like... No! Okay, one more bite and I need to get out of the water. Okay. Damn it. I don't think I'm that good at it. So what can I do while I'm waiting? Like I was doing pretty well, but I was like, nope. Bruce said nope. Okay, I guess I can continue smelting things, although I don't have any wood in that one, so... Do I have enough health there? No. Okay. Well, I guess I can do stuff like this. We definitely need to stop at like a bigger island or something, so I can finally get more, oh wait, we can put these up. So I can finally get more grass for Greta. Oh, that is risky. Okay, how about I do a coward's version of this? No, I can't make a fishing rod, can I? What if I... Oh, if I use a bolt and scrap. Okay, that's a better version. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I need a rope. Okay, so I'm gonna, instead of doing the bold good gamer version, I'm gonna just fish. And I'm gonna make a shark bait and I'm gonna stab him while he's doing the shark bait thing. Let's just hope that we actually get the right fish to make the shark bait with. Where's he? I'm just nervous whenever I don't know where Bruce is. Come on! Okay, I've got one more to go. Come on. No. Although I should probably maybe also make some tree planters and put those up there. Okay, now we have enough. So we need to rope. And then we can make shark bait. There we go. And we're gonna throw it in the water and wait. Come on. Come get the shark bait. What did I say about doing the smart thing again? Bruce! I think this is called Tempting Fate. Okay. So this is gonna take a while. At least I can fish while waiting for birds to bite. Oh, incoming? Okay, there we go. This is actually pretty cool. Like, in the time I get one fish, he does his circle and comes back to the bait. And now I just switch back to the spear. And he should be here anytime. Okay, are you really gonna... Oh no. I was gonna say, are you really gonna call me out like that? Okay, come on. Come on. And we're waiting for a fish. Fishy, fishy, fish, fish, fish. Okay, and I broke the thing. How much does it cost to make like the metal? Okay, I don't have to. Well, all the good things come to an end, don't they? Okay, well, I'm just gonna let him, when he bites the thing, I'm just gonna start looking for materials instead, and okay, there we go. I guess my hunting method has run its course. Need some scrap for the nails, because gods know we are using a sugar bit of them. Like a lot. Dehydration! It's a killer. No, wait, what? That. Okay, I'm specifically looking for more metal because it's one of the materials we're gonna need most of. Make some pretty cool things. But I'm not seeing any. Which is quite annoying. Come on. Oh no, 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 no. Suffocation, no breathing, Is that a tree I didn't cut yet? I think it is. Okay, I'm gonna go get that tree real quick, because yeah, I was right, the Bruce is already done with the bait anyway. Okay, where did I... Okay, it's that way. There, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we only got one plank out of that, but that's still one plank more than we had before, so it's fun. We have to get going on our journey forward. Ah, I thought about that. I thought I could dodge him, but I'm not good enough at it. Okay, so journey onwards. Let's just move a little bit because I don't want to hit them. I mean, we did quite a bit. We have a bed. We started working on the second floor. We got Greta, our goat. We got a proper anchor, a bed. I think we did pretty good. So I think this is gonna be it for today. As per usual, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I gotta exit. Exit game, yes. Save, yes. Okay. So, as per usual, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video because it helps me out. Show it to your friends so we can get more friends into our community. And yeah, I hope you've joined Discord. Ouch! That hurts. Let's hope the bot works. Fingers crossed. Oh, caps. Oops. But yeah. I love you. I appreciate you.